Hey everybody, what's good? It's your girl Shaquae Denise here. What is going on? I'm coming back to you guys with another video. Okay, so this is gonna be something a little different that I have decided to do. So for me, I like to cook, but also I don't know a lot of things to cook. And lately, for the last few years, I've been watching self-made chefs on YouTube. And I've purchased, like, cookbooks of some foodies and whatnot. And y'all, I have been trying to do their recipes and things of that nature. And they've been turning out pretty good. So I have decided to take y'all on this journey with me in my kitchen. I'm gonna call it my purple kitchen, because purple is my signature. That's where I dwell. But anywho, yeah, so I want to take y'all on this journey with me, just to to see like how I did. Now, granted, I just learned how to cook and chop and things of that nature. So don't come for me in the comments, because it's probably not politically correct, but hey, a sister is trying, okay? But yeah, so come on this journey with me. So I did a video this past Sunday, and I made a one pot jambalaya. And this is from a self-made chef, and his handle is Mr. Make It Happen, and his name is Matt. I have done a few of his recipes, and I will also record those when I make them again. So yeah, so I say I cook the food, honey, but the credit goes all to him. So thank you, Mr. Make It Happen. And I'll have to put his picture or something up in the video somewhere. But if you would like to see, please stay tuned. And yeah, watch me cook this up, all right? Okay. Holla. Okay, y'all. So let's get into it. We starting off with some chicken breast. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I do not do dark meat. I am a white meat kind of girl. Breast and wings. But this recipe called for it. And Matt said that the chicken thighs would be good for this, because when you're cooking it, you don't cook it for too long. Maybe you cook it like 75% of the way. And then once you put it back into the the rest of the recipe, so to speak, at the end, it's gonna cook a little bit more, and it will still keep its tenderness and juiciness. So I was like, yeah. So I went ahead and obeyed and got chicken thighs. So okay, here y'all see I'm just putting it in a bowl, and I also purchased some of Matt's those that Make It Happen seasoning. So the AP, like what I have now, and not the Goya, but yeah, and this one, the Cajun one, those are actually his seasonings that he has made. So I purchased those off of his website, and they are pretty good, and I have been using them I just got the Cajun, but the all-purpose one, I've been using it for years, y'all, so it is pretty good. But yeah, so here I'm just mixing up the chicken. He said to mix it up and then kind of let it marinate in the fridge for like 30 minutes. So this is what I'm doing right here. Okay, and then we got our sausage that we're about to cut up. Go ahead and do that real quick. Got 2 packs. I love me some sausage. Okay, we're gonna half moon those. So I just learned how to hold the knife correctly, because I used to be afraid of that knife. I used to get a smaller one, but I was like, I'm not gonna let this defeat me. So my husband taught me how to hold it correctly. So we got that going. I am pleased about that. Y'all see my little apron my little polka dot, even with the purple. I told y'all, like, it's my little purple kitchen, okay? All purple everything around here. Okay, yeah, so we just cutting these up quickly. All right, got those nice and diced. Okay, okay. Now let me go ahead and tell y'all, I just literally learned like last week how to correctly chop an onion. Well, I don't know if it's correctly chop it, but it's easy for me, because normally I would use like a little chopping machine, you know, like chop, like, you know, cut up big pieces and you just put them in the machine and let the machine do the rest. But listen, like when I was watching these chefs do it, I was like, look, I can do that. And I'm like, I am not gonna let this defeat me. So y'all, I finally got it down. I know how to do it now. So I am super proud of myself on that. And then they taught me how to properly cut a bell pepper. Y'all, like, I am so excited. Like, this makes me happy, y'all. And y'all probably like, really? But yeah, no, like, this really makes me happy that I am really getting this down. Because again, I love to cook. I think cooking is fun. Like, I just turn on me some music and we get at it, right? But I just don't know a lot of things to cook. And you get tired of cooking the same stuff over and over. And we used to do the Blue Apron, but I kind of got tired of the Blue Apron too. So I was like, I need something else. But yeah, y'all got me like buying all kind of different little gadgets and whatnot to have in the kitchen to do what I need to do to get this thing popping. But yeah, so here I am. You know, I just did the green bell pepper. I'm doing the red bell pepper now. Yes, we are getting it in. Okay, the celery I didn't dice. I cheated with the celery, y'all. Okay, so here we are. We got the pan. We're gonna go ahead and sizzle up this sausage. Go ahead and brown that real nicely. Yes. Looking good, looking good. Ty, that's what Matt says too. He says it at the end of his video, said, with me, y'all, looking good. Matt is awesome. Y'all need to check him out. Mr. Make It Happen. And all of his recipes are on MrMakeItHappenLLC.com for free. All of his recipes, y'all. All right, so here we go with the chicken thighs. We're just using the same grease that that the sausage provided. Wasn't too much. I had to add a little bit more oil. But yeah, so we're cooking the thighs. They actually came out pretty good. They weren't bad, but I can just tell the difference when I was eating. I'm like, yeah, that's dark meat. But it was juicy and it was tender, so they didn't dry out. Because I will say, yeah, chicken breasts, they do dry out. I will give it that. And y'all see my utensils are purple. There's my vegetables all nicely chopped. Go ahead and cook those down a little bit. Saute those. Yes. Got some tomato paste on. Now, y'all are gonna see that when I'm doing these recipes, I am watching his videos as I'm doing the recipe. Like, I don't watch it one time and then be like, okay, let's cook it. No.
And then we're gonna add in our garlic right after that. And then we'll start to season this. The key to this with the Cajun Trinity.
I have to have
and then we're gonna add in our garlic right after that.
I normally have my iPad, but the boys have my iPad.
The key to this recipe is that garlic flavor at the bottom of this skillet that we've started to already scrape up. As you can see, the bottom of the skillet is already clean. That's because the moisture from the vegetables have already released, and that helps you kind of release the fond off the bottom of the skillet. So just work your spatula. Make sure you scrape up all those delicious bits of flavor, and then cook this down. Give this about a 3 or 4 minute head start. Then add in the garlic. Let that down for a minute or two, and then add your seasoning. We got the garlic in there. Now it's time to go in with those dried herbs. Quick reminder, guys, that this recipe and all of my recipes can be found at Mr. Make It
I don't feel like chopping up no garlic, so we do
Stirring those dried herbs, they'll start to rehydrate with some of that oil. Just give that a little bit of time to bloom. Next, we're going in with 2 cups of rice. I'm using long grain rice here.
I love me some garlic.
Stir that in. You want to toast the rice for about a minute or two. It'll start.
Yes. Get that all in. Get that all up in there, honey. All right, so we're going in with the rice. He said to toast the rice for about a good 2 minutes. And then we're going in with 4 cups of chicken broth. I had 2 cups of rice, so 4 cups of chicken broth. Got that in there. Season that up a bit. Oh, when I tell y'all I've been buying chicken broth. Oh, and heavy whipping cream. I've been keeping that on stock now. I am loving it. Because I've been making a lot of pastas. I like pasta. So we're going to bring that to a simmer. Gonna let that cook for about 25 minutes to let that rice cook and absorb that chicken broth. And then we're going to dice up these chicken thighs. Go ahead and get that in there. I know I'm holding I shouldn't have my fingers so close. Probably gonna cut it off one day. Don't say that. But listen, like I said, I'm a work in progress. But at the end of the day, I'm getting it done, okay? And I ain't chopped my fingers off. I even cut my nails down so they're not as long. Ooh, look at that. It's looking pretty. OMG with the vegetables on top. And then we're going to add our protein back in, the chicken and the sausage. Yes. And yeah, we're going to give that a stir. Stir that on up in there real nicely. And y'all, that is my 1-pot jambalaya. Y'all gonna see me, as they can say, we're gonna add a little color to it. We're gonna garnish it with some freshly chopped parsley. But yeah, that's what we did. We did that thing. And I'm proud of myself. It turned out really good. It turned out really good. Very proud of myself. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and I'll probably see if I can I'll probably see if I can record another video tonight. I'm supposed to be making a pasta. But yeah, but y'all let me know in the comments below, you know, what did y'all think of this video, and if y'all would try making this recipe, or you know, would y'all visit his website? Like, y'all let a sister know. But in the meantime, I will catch y'all later. Okay, love you guys. Bye bye.